From May 9th to 12th, Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng visits Switzerland and holds talks with senior U.S. officials. This is no ordinary visit. It comes at a time of growing global economic uncertainties and marks a significant step toward renewed dialogue between the world's two largest economies. In many ways, this is a meeting convened under the weight of global expectations. China's agreement to hold these talks with the U.S. reflects a thoughtful and strategic calculation balancing international expectations, national interests, and appeals coming from various U.S. sectors. It is also a demonstration of China's consistent position, a responsible major country committed to dialogue, cooperation, and stability. So who is sitting down with confidence? The data speaks for itself. On May 9th, China released its latest trade figures. China's trade continued to expand at a solid pace in April despite hefty U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods. China's total import and export value in April reached 3.84 trillion yuan or $531 billion, up 5.6% year-on-year. Exports stood at 2.27 trillion yuan, rising 9.3%, nearing double-digit growth. These numbers show the effectiveness of targeted government policies and the resilience of Chinese enterprises under pressure. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the costs of tariffs are piling up. Prices are rising across sectors such as cars, home appliances, and gasoline. And American households are bearing the brunt. The most recent estimate from the Budget Lab at Yale University shows an average loss per household of $4,900. At the same time, U.S. businesses are facing a dual burden, higher costs and increased market uncertainty. Investment confidence is falling fast. In the first quarter of 2025, the U.S. economy contracted at an annualized rate of 0.3%, the first negative quarter since the first quarter of 2022. JP Morgan now estimates a 60% chance that the U.S. will enter a recession this year, up from 40% just a month ago. This dialogue matters for more than just China and the U.S. China and the U.S. are two major engines of the global economy. The temperature of their relationship sends signals far beyond their borders to markets, to policymakers, and to businesses worldwide. This week's talks may not solve every issue, but they send a clear message. China remains open to dialogue, showing responsibility and strategic confidence. If the U.S. is willing to abandon unilateralism, the door to cooperation is still wide open.